The most common potentially survivable injuries are things like massive hemorrhages, airway and respiratory injuries. A lot of those get treated, but there's still some that don't get all the treatment they could, and we're hoping to give people a boost to their skills when they may not be able to do it otherwise. So I brought a product called EPIC3, which stands for Ensemble Prediction for Intelligent Combat Casualty Care. And that's a mobile app to help with tactical field care and prolonged field care using machine learning to help suggest potential injuries and then give tailored guidance on how to treat those injuries. EPIC3 looks for really simple observations that even untrained first responders can enter. Just basic things like how was the person hurt, where were they hurt, basic vital signs. And we take that information and we run that through some machine learning classifiers we've already made. And those classifiers create best guesses of potential injuries. If there's an internal laceration, internal bleeding that may not be obvious to detect, we can actually make a fairly solid first guess based on really basic information. You could almost think of us as an interactive field guide or reference guide with some intelligence on the top to kind of help generate alerts and guide your treatment. Your team leader or your medic could have the app preloaded with all the people they're likely to treat. So they already have things like their blood type, allergies, height, weight, those kind of things preloaded, so they don't have to try to figure those things out in the middle of an actual traumatic injury. I think the thing that makes our approach unique is the machine learning component. There's a lot of really good reference apps out there. They're just reference material, and those are used by civilian and military personnel alike, but there's not a lot of work being done in the space of machine learning for trauma care. Most medical machine learning is focused on long-term disease outcomes, things like cancer. So applying this to the trauma domain is a really exciting new opportunity. Tech Warrior Ops is extremely useful for anyone working on an SBIR or hoping to get an SBIR because it's a very accessible way to get some actual face time with people within the Air Force SBIR office as well as potential end users of your device.